Hey, it's your girl, Angel Lyric, Queen of Cover Music, here with the podcast on Print Media. I'm here with my co-host, Squiggalik the Entertainer.
Hey now, say now, what's up? It's your boy Squiggalik the Entertainer, the one and only. And like she said, this is On Print Media. Tap in, you feel me? Where we giving you the latest and the greatest from religion, entertainment, sports, politics, current events, and we're giving it to you raw from the jaw. And we are On Print Media.
Hey now, say now what it is, what it do, what's happening?
Hey now, say now what it do.
You gonna use my
What's happening?
Or you gonna use my
Show is, cause
why? Cause it's your birthday, you cry if you want to, cry if you want to.
by the way,
Happy birthday, Angel.
I'm your girl, Angel Lyric, Queen of Cover Music.
I'm your boy Squiggalik the Entertainer, and together we are
On
Print Media. You did. Yeah, man. Somebody's
Yes, we
birthday
are.
today, man.
Yes, it is.
What? How you feel?
I feel
Excuse me, on purpose, but I gotta eat.
I feel younger than I did yesterday.
All right, that's what's up. I ain't
Yeah,
mad at that. So,
Huh.
what did you do today? Let the people know what you did
Today,
today.
woke up this morning.
Oh, get out of here.
No, I'm just kidding. I had a good day. It's cool. It's relaxing. Talked to a lot of friends and family.
Didn't you have a dentist appointment or something?
Oh yeah, I have dinner appointment. My dinner.
Good, huh?
Well, it would have been better if you would have took the damn stitches out. But my dentist's birthday was today too. Same day.
Okay.
Yeah, it was his birthday today too. So
That's what's up.
we toasted, toothpaste to toothpaste. It's kind of cool.
Toothpaste shots.
Yeah. And then hubby took me to lunch.
Yeah.
Got me
Got
fat,
off
full,
work
and famous.
early.
Yeah.
Got off work early. And it was in advance, paid time off, so I didn't, play hooky. You know what I mean? No, we Gucci. I have to do what I have to do, so you know what I'm saying? I can go feed my queen. You understand that?
Ooh wee.
And did I feed you?
I was stuffed like a rabbit, y'all.
Good eating, man. Ain't nothing like good time, good food, good music. You
Good
can't
drink.
go wrong.
And a good.
Oh, snap. And with that
Y'all know
being
what time it is.
said,
Do you know what time it is?
you know what it is.
Tell me,
what time
do you
it is.
know? Do you know
What time of the show is it? Ain't you telling?
Well, it's time to put your kids to bed because they can be in no grown folks party. There need to be no grown folks party. Put them to bed so we can just get.
What if folks' kids is like 12, 13?
Let them
Right?
go play the
Just put 'em to
game.
bed.
Let them go play the game.
Do something.
Give them a remote. They good with remotes. They born with remotes these days. Computers, So
And then once they get rid of the kids, what should they be doing?
rolling up. Everybody knows smoke dream. I'm not saying for everybody. I'm saying for those that's everybody.
For those.
If you feel like you're part of everybody, roll something. And
She said,
then
I'm not talking about.
I'm not talking the one that ain't everybody. I'm talking the ones that's everybody. Get your drink.
What are you sipping on tonight?
Jesus.
What is it called?
Jesus. Yes, I am.
Sauvignon
Something you ain't saying, King.
Ocean Spray.
I guess.
I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna get into this sports rap in a couple minutes.
Oh,
But
y'all know how our podcast is.
I gotta knock this down. First
We
5
eat,
minutes.
we drink, Not drink. We drink and we smoke. Yes, we do. And especially on today.
It's going up.
So I asked a question earlier. Nobody can answer it. People that did not know me, I asked them, how old do I look? But you know, a woman don't never want you.
I was about to say you.
Yeah, a woman don't never want you to age. But I'm just saying, I was asking, do I look the age that they think I am?
You crazy.
What? I'm saying, what? If I ask them, that's different than them asking me. You know, people ask you your age, that's offensive. But if you ask them, it's not offensive.
Yeah, I guess.
Right? So I asked them, how old do I look? And nobody wanted to answer. So
48, 47.
You just saying that because I'm your wife.
Oh, that's what I think you look like. You look like a chick that's about 50 at the most.
Why, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, these bones don't feel. Sometimes these bones don't feel like it. But and my grandkids make me not feel like it. How about that?
I'm almost done, y'all. We got 3 minutes, and we're gonna get into the sports wrap. Hope everybody had a good weekend out there.
Hope everybody had a great weekend. I didn't.
Why?
He gonna ask why I didn't have a good weekend.
Look,
Cause I was strapped in the house, couldn't go nowhere.
You was free to go where you want to, but what you wanted to do is go perform.
Yeah, I wanted to go perform. Man, it was like
And
what happened?
I would not advise you to do it.
Why?
Because you have just had
Mouth surgery.
Yep. Trying to go out there in that cold, and that's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
So
stop talking with your mouth full. Your mama teach you better than that. Talking with his mouth full, y'all.
Yep.
Anywho, we are over here on YouTube Live.
My bad. I'm sorry, y'all.
When you get to YouTube Live, YouTube Live, there's a link that he's gonna place where you can come into the video, come into the room live where we can see you, we can talk to you, we can see you toast with me, all that good stuff.
Take that away.
Okay? I'm not gonna be on this platform too long.
I don't know why you're on there at all.
Well, I told the people that I would tune in on Facebook for a few minutes, not the whole show, a few minutes, just to let everybody know. We're on YouTube Live. Click the link on Print Media. What's wrong?
That was so good on my thing.
Oh, he fixed something over there, y'all.
All right.
Who we got in here?
We got action.
Who we got over here?
Boy, I'm sorry, y'all. Please excuse my manners.
Sexy Canna.
I was a little hungry. All right. We got a couple comments.
Who's in there?
Raynetta said, happy birthday, sis.
Hi, Raynetta. Oh, she gonna come in?
I'm gonna drop the link for everybody.
Okay, drop the
Yo,
link.
mommy beans in this thing.
Oh, little Jillian.
I got
My
you.
God,
I got
Dr.
you. I'm
Jillian,
gonna
my
drop
big
the link.
sister Raynetta's in the room.
Raynetta said, nah, you still look young, sis.
Oh, thank you.
Raynetta said 47. He right. See, that's what I would say. I would say in between 45 and 48. Like if I was just walking down the street, I didn't know you.
That's pretty good.
You feel me? And I was trying to.
You're trying to mac and smack.
I'd be like, oh yeah, shit, about 45, 47. Okay. Little grandma, come here, girl. Huh? Hey, grandma.
Y'all see where his mom be at, right?
Said, I'll be back, y'all.
Where's she going?
She said she gonna be back. It don't matter where she's going.
Where you going? You coming back to Vegas?
No, she talking about on here. She'll be back.
Oh.
I think. Yeah, Mama Bean said, I love your ass, Ma.
I love your ass too,
Happy
girl.
Beautiful B-Day. And she said, you look 43 to me.
Oh, thank you, goddaughter. I
Well,
love you guys. Tell my Tim, I'm sorry I had to miss this party again.
Happy birthday, Tim. What it do,
Happy
man?
birthday to you. Happy
homie Tim
birthday
B-Day.
to yeah. Tim got a big party coming up this weekend.
Lou Blood, what up, man? He slid through and said, "Happy birthday,
What's up,
young lady."
What's up, Lou? Thank you.
Eunice in the building. She say, "Happy birthday, my sister Eunice and Lorraine." It's Eunice and Lorraine
Eunice
from the ones that came to the West Side.
Oh, hey! What's up, Eunice?
How you doing? How y'all doing, Queens? We finna turn this thing up. Yeah. So I'm gonna get the sports wrap in there and out of there real quick, man. So we can go and get to these celebration and activities, these birthday fun tons.
Yeah, let him go ahead and get his sports.
Get on up out of here.
Right?
Get in and out, man, real quick. It ain't a whole lot going on, man. NFL, you know what I'm saying? They still bubbling in on that, you know what I'm saying? Trading, free agency is still doing what it do, coming to a close. And, honestly, it wasn't a lot of blockbuster moves that went on in this.
The trade?
Not really. There's a couple of teams that have stacked up. Like one, the San Francisco 49ers are going to be dangerous. I don't care who you are, what you feel about them. If you're a fan or not, the San Francisco 49ers are going to be dangerous. I'm curious to see what that quarterback situation is going to turn out to be.
49.
But I'm anticipating it's going to be action-packed over here. San Francisco is not playing. Chicago Bears.
Didn't they trade their quarterback? Who does this trade their quarterback? Didn't the Raiders get their quarterback?
One of them. Their once upon a time starting quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, got traded from San Francisco to the Las Vegas Raiders.
That gonna work?
But Jimmy G hasn't really been the man for, honestly, about the last 2 years.
Okay.
And they got two young quarterbacks that's been in the mix since him. So those two young quarterbacks are coming back, and I think that they are going to be enough as far as the quarterback position to take them right back to the championship.
The Niners again? You think they're going to Super Bowl again?
I didn't say the
Super Bowl, but
I think they will be in the NFC Championship, deep NFC playoffs for sure.
Okay.
You still got Aaron Rodgers in a stalemate with, and it's not really even Aaron Rodgers. It's the Packers and the Jets at this point. They're pulling teeth, going back.
Getting Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, they ain't completely got rid of him yet. Packers want this.
I thought he was going to retire.
Well, that was something that was in the air. Was he going to retire? Was he going to stay with the Packers? Was he going to go to a different team? Then he went off into the motherfucking little dark cave or whatever.
His little bubble, y'all.
He went into his dark hole and came back out and said, "You know what? I do want to play, but I just don't want to play for the Packers." So they don't want him there. He don't want to be there. They trying to get him on. It's only one team that want him, realistically, or can afford him. I won't even say that want him. There's probably a lot of teams that want him, but it's only one team that can afford him. And it's only really one place that he really want to go outside of that, and that's the team that want him, which is the Jets.
Oh, okay.
But they playing back and forth, tug of war on
what we
gonna get,
how much is he worth?
Exactly. So the Packers is trying to get a couple first round picks, but Rodgers is old now.
I was just getting ready to say that.
No,
Rodgers, you ain't like he was.
He an NFL caliber quarterback. I mean, don't get it
right.
He's still that guy.
Right.
He's still that guy. That's still 12. But you 40 something. You know what I'm saying? 40 years old. You ain't got that same leverage like you used to have 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
So we'll see what's up with that.
Yeah, OG.
He is an OG in the football world. All right, so NBA. Moving on to the NBA. LeBron has returned. If you didn't know, he's been injured. He's been out for quite a while. He is back now. Why they brought him back right now, I don't know. But I do kind of know because that Western Conference is tight, tighter than a tadpole's booty hole at the bottom. Them bottom number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, they tight. They like a game apart. 2 games apart. What's up with y'all over here on the book? him. But I see why they kind of brought him back, but they might be playing with fire. You don't want to bring that boy back too soon. And here's the thing about it, they lightweight. Well, no, they've been winning without him.
Huh.
And then he came back and they lost. So I don't know. Maybe you might want to. I know he the king, but the king might have to come back in moderation. Goddamn, we need to keep winning. Also, KD is supposed to be coming back against the Timberwolves. We see how that work out. Man, that East is looking like it's gonna be them Bucks, Celtics, Sixers, Cavs, and there's a couple other teams that's trying to come in and but I think that's really gonna be your solid four. I think that the Bucks and the Celtics got a strong hold on the East. When it comes to the West, you got your Denver Nuggets, the Grizzlies. See, it's crazy is the West jostles back and forth because 1 minute this team would be number one, this team would be number two, this number two be number three, and then the next 2-3 days they just keep switching because they so close. You know what I'm saying? The record's so close. So you got Denver, you got the Grizzlies, you got Sacramento. We finna talk about that, and then the Phoenix Suns. Sacramento.
Balling?
Hey, when I say balling,
they balling?
Them young men is balling. And it's been like this though. Anybody that's really been watching basketball know that Sac been really putting it. No, I won't say that. Sac has been playing decent individual basketball for the last 2-3 years. They got some great players on their team, but they never just had the ability to bring it together as a team. And they didn't have the greatest of coaches since shit out. It's been a minute. Yeah. Like realistically, since they had a real good coach. And it seemed like now that they got Mike Brown from the Warriors, man, they jailed. They got this little shit out there in Sacramento where like when they win home games, every time they win a game, they got this huge purple beam that shoots up in the sky, right? And you got so much footage and so many people showing, video of the beam going off. Yep, it's popping. Wow. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get up out of this rap so we can get it going.
Yes, we can bring them into the screen.
Eva said, "Hey, what's up, birthday girl?
Hey, sissy.
Patria in the building. What's up,
Patria made it in. Hi,
hey, fam. Happy birthday, Angel. You look marvelous as always.
Oh, thank you."
Eva said, "Them Sacramento Kings. Yeah, them Kings are bullshit right now, man. I'm happy for them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a warrior. Right. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? I want to see the Kings going to do their thing. You know what I'm saying? They doing their shit. So that's your top in the West. But the bottom of the West, it ain't no telling like who will end up in the top 9 spots in the West. It just ain't no telling because everybody 1 to 2 games out. So you gotta just watch the rest of the regular season and just see who gonna make it in. Then they got that play-in shit, but ain't no telling how it's gonna work with that too. Let me get this link out there to the people.
Post the link. He's gonna post the link, so if you guys want to come over to YouTube,
I just dropped it in the comments.
You can come over there to YouTube, click on the link, and be invited into the video.
All right, it's in the link, y'all. I just dropped it right now.
Tap on the link.
I just dropped it. Boop. That's the link right there. It just came up. You feel me?
And what they do? All they
gotta do is click on the link. You click on the link. Boop. Once you click on the link, you add your name, whatever you want to be seen as, called on the screen.
It's very, very easy.
Tell them to add you with your audio, and bam, you in here.
I see somebody right there.
Hot cheese.
Who's Hot Cheese?
I have no idea. We're gonna find out.
Hot Cheese.
Let's see what they talking about.
Hot Cheese.
Hot Cheese. What it is, man? Talk to me. I'll talk back.
It's me, Ma.
What it do?
Hot Cheese.
Yeah, I had to be switching it up this time. My apologies. Happy birthday.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
We miss you so much over here.
I miss you guys too.
So tell Tim happy birthday, man.
Oh, he can hear you. He's playing COD right now.
Happy birthday, big dog.
He playing
Thank you,
games.
big dog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let me finish this sports wrap up so we can go on and jump in.
Yeah.
So NHL right around the corner from the playoffs. Man, you got a slew of teams that is rocking and rolling. Right now, you gotta keep your eyes always on the Avalanche. You got the Minnesota Wild, Dallas Stars. You got the Bruins of Boston, and last but not least, you can't forget about the Oilers. Everybody else is kind of just in a rat race to see if they just go even make the playoffs or not. But those teams that I named were the top dogs in their divisions. And baseball is back, y'all. It's coming. I told y'all.
Nobody watches baseball.
Shit, that's America's pastime. What do you mean?
Happy birthday, Mom.
She said
Who is
happy
that?
birthday.
It's Gemma.
Hi,
Gemma.
Gemma.
Hey.
Did she say hi?
Happy birthday.
Huh?
Happy birthday. I love you.
I love you too, sweetheart. I miss you. I miss that big smile.
Oh, we miss you too, Ma.
Oh, you gonna make me want to come back home?
Oh.
Come back
Those are my
home.
God
Come
kids,
see
you guys.
us.
Huh?
Come back home. Come see us.
I will. As a matter of fact, I should be trying to get down there
You
in
might
May.
be out there next month.
Next month,
Next
right?
month, not May. Next
Yeah.
Yeah. The months is passing so quick.
Yeah. We should be out there in April. If we're out there next month, we'll pull up on y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, love y'all. Good night.
All
Good night,
right,
baby.
Gemma. Be good.
Bye.
They're my God babies,
All right.
y'all.
So spring training, we got spring training that kicked off with the MLB, and preseason is officially here. They doing exhibition games as we speak. It's too early to even try to call what it is, what it is. They play like 4,000 games in baseball, so we'll be talking about baseball from now all the way to goddamn me Christmas.
I never had a baseball team other than the A's and the
baby.
Giants.
A's, baby.
I say between them two.
Yeah. So that's your sports wrap. I'm gonna keep it short and simple. That's the sports wrap, ribbity rap. And man, we finna go and get into it, man. You know why we here, what we came to this episode for. Tonight's episode.
I didn't play my song. Happy birthday.
You gonna get kicked off YouTube too.
No, I'm not.
Watch.
I mean, you think I'm gonna get kicked out
I
of
don't know. I don't play with them people. They don't be playing.
They're not gonna kick me off.
They like the feds, task force. You play a song, anything, they on your ass.
You think they kick you off on the podcast?
They probably you probably gonna get a message later. Don't do that
You
shit
cannot
again.
do this. Back up.
Don't do
Back
that shit
up.
again.
Okay, I won't play it then. Somebody else play it. How about that?
But they telling you happy birthday. We all telling you happy birthday. That's what we here for. Tonight episode, y'all. Since it's Angel's birthday, I thought we'd do a little something different, man. We're gonna do a little meet and greet for those that don't officially know her, or for those that are seeing her for the first time, just coming in on a podcast. Those that know her vicariously through somebody else, or just don't know her like that. We're gonna give her a chance to.
Don't y'all be going to get sentimental either, because I ain't feel like taking my lashes off.
She a crybaby.
Yeah,
She try to
she's
act hard, but she a straight
Whatever.
crybaby. Don't get me started, y'all. But that's what we on. That's what we doing tonight. We're gonna give her a chance to have at it, tell a little bit about her story, tell who she is and what she got going on for those that don't know. But I want y'all, if y'all don't mind, to tell us, the on-perners, tell us about your interactions with Angel. How you met her, where you met her from, how long you been knowing her.
Lord.
What is it that you know her for? Like, if somebody was to ask you,
Not the bad stuff. Don't be talking about shit. I'm not perfect. I'm not.
Nobody is. But yeah, that's what we on, man. So we're gonna kick it off. We're gonna let you have the floor, Miss Birthday Lady. Tell the people a little bit about yourself for those that don't know you. Is you ready to Or you gonna wait? What we doing?
That just came to my head. I just like that sound.
What is
Anyway,
that?
he went a little bit old school. I don't know what he doing. I don't know what he doing.
What's that? Bet you she don't love
Ah!
you. Like
No.
They can't stop us from singing.
I know they can't, but we're not gonna do that.
I'll bust some
So-
freestyle in this blood.
Everyone that knows me,
What about the people that don't know you?
people that, everyone that knows me, pretty much that knows me. Not heard of me or whatever, knows me. Pretty much know that I'm a pretty decent person. So, born and raised in the South,
What part of the South?
Mississippi.
You from Mississippi?
I'm down there where they came with the Jim Crow and everything.
A lot of people didn't know that. A lot of people think you
A
from.
lot of people don't
California.
believe I done chopped cotton either, but I have.
You what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What?
I was trying to slide that in, but
You what?
I chop cotton, man. I chop cotton.
Hey, look at the camera.
You gonna just keep pushing it, huh?
No, I'm just saying.
You did what? I chop cotton.
Can we get 2 minutes of that experience in Mississippi?
In Mississippi, back in the days, let me tell you something. I'll tell y'all a little bit, just a little bit. Chopping cotton in the South was one of the things that really taught me to be the person that I am to this day when it comes to work.
I'm sorry.
Who said something?
Nobody.
Whatever.
I'm sorry.
Whatever. When it comes to work, it taught me I didn't want to chop cotton for the rest of my life. I ain't gonna chop no cotton the rest of my life.
Holy
No,
shit. Holy shit. I'm sorry.
ain't gonna chop no cotton the rest of my life.
Oh shit.
You
I
hear
can't
me,
deal
Bianca?
with you. I
Yeah.
cannot deal with you tonight.
I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna do this tonight.
People say, you too young to be to chop cotton. Hell, I
Yeah, that's
picked it
why I'm
too.
like,
Am I too young to be depicted?
it's
Those two things.
it's lightweight kind of taking me for a loop, and now I know this, but every time I hear it, I can't conceptualize and visualize you chopping cotton.
Yeah, and I was a young girl though. I was out there at a young age in the cotton field shopping and picking cotton. You know what I'm saying? It's not funny, Squeak.
I'm not laughing.
But that taught me that the job that the job that
I'm sorry.
what's wrong with you? What's wrong with him? Why is he laughing? Brianna, you over there laughing too? Oh, thank you, sissy.
Oh shit.
Hey, Mr.
Oh,
Cooper.
shit. Okay. Come
Thank
on.
you.
Let's
So
tell
as
people.
I was so rudely interrupted
I'm
by
sorry.
this laugh right here,
I'm sorry.
there's nothing funny about picking and chopping cotton,
It's
Squeaky,
not.
but I had to do it. My mama had 9 kids.
Right.
So, but that taught me to work hard in life because nothing comes easy when you want something out of life and you work hard for it. Mama always said, just work hard, don't work smart, but don't work hard, but work smart. And I've always tried to do that. I had a lot of jobs I didn't like. So, but chopping cotton was one of those ones that it really, you know, you say, this fool really over here laughing. Y'all see this? Why does the motherfucker keep laughing? Why y'all keep laughing? I bet your mama chop cotton. I bet your daddy chop cotton. I bet your mama and your daddy chop cotton. I may not look like I did, but I did. But I did. These hands right here. So, okay. I think he got the concept of chopping cotton. Totally. What'd you think of when you think of chopping cotton?
Toby.
Oh, Toby, the slave master out here whipping us out the field, out the cut field, and we running like hyenas through the field.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that is that is okay. So
That's what you thinking of when I say chop cotton?
so what was it? Digitized with the
I had no goddamn digital cotton back then.
So if it wasn't that, what was it?
Okay.
Okay, this is the typical.
Explain it.
Okay, let me explain the typical day.
Yeah.
Let me explain the typical day at my age of
Yeah.
13, 14, 15,
Oh,
going to the cotton fields in Mississippi.
yes.
Mind you, I'm from a
Off the
small
field.
town called Greenville, Mississippi, right?
Right.
So mom had 9 of us. So there was only 2 that stayed home during the time of chopping cotton. That was the 2 youngest boys, right? So, but we love. It was somebody we loved because we was all together.
Right.
You laughing again?
No.
We were all together.
Don't beat me.
Master gonna beat me today. Oh, Master.
That cotton shit done kicked in.
Why you gonna
I ain't out there cutting with you, man.
Oh, Master.
Don't try to whip me.
Okay. It was nothing like that. It wasn't no masters.
Okay.
Well, you did
I got
have
a
a.
headache.
You did have a field head.
No, we're not doing this story no more. We're not doing this story no more. We're not doing this shit no more.
Okay.
We're not doing this
Okay.
story no
Okay.
more.
Okay.
What?
We did have a
You
field.
experienced that shit? What?
I come from Mississippi. People don't understand. So y'all see
Okay.
the new Mississippi and all that stuff. I come from a place where families were together. People knew each other. You didn't play with anybody that you didn't know. Your moms, your dads, your pops, everybody knew each other.
I'm not doing
So when you got in trouble, you not only got your ass whooped by your mama, you got your ass whooped by the neighbor, you got your ass whooped by whoever sees you doing something wrong, you got your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that anymore. You know what I'm saying? But I grew up where when we went to the cotton field,
Patria said, yeah, Angel went to the field.
Patria
said-
didn't go.
she
Patria
said-
was too little.
She said, you had to chop the weeds away from the cotton.
That's right. That's called
A lot-
chopping cotton.
A lot of single mothers had to do it alone with their kids to make ends meet.
Come on, man.
All right.
And I'm telling you, and it taught me how to, as I was growing up in life, the jobs I did not want, the jobs that I did want. It taught me to really appreciate having a job that wasn't so backbreaking. Hell, chopping cotton and picking cotton. Let me give y'all. Let me give them a typical day. A typical day. So when people come up and be like, "Oh, you wake up and did she roll over in the bed and look like that or act like that?" But let me tell you something. I do the work that I do to myself these days because growing up, it teaches you either gonna do it or you ain't. Ain't no in between. Okay, you're gonna make your job, your life a little easier, a lot less hard. Work smart, and want the best things out of life. You know what I'm saying? And a typical day of chopping cotton in Mississippi was, you go to bed early. This is during the summertime. Okay, this is summertime. You go to bed early, right? You wake up about 3 o'clock in the morning. Mom's waking everybody up about 3 o'clock in the morning by the smell of chicken or something cooking in the kitchen, or she done made sandwiches for you to eat on that day. Man, mind you, it was like 4 or 5 of us going at the same time. Right. So my mom had two bags of bread with lunch meat because you had lunchtime. Right. You had to have lunchtime. And everybody family didn't have money to go to the corner store to buy something. Fast. So most of your parents pack your food, oranges, apples, bananas, however it is, juice, whatever. And you got up at like 3 in the morning and you already took your bath the night before. You got up, you washed up and everything. And by 4 o'clock, you be out on the corner with the rest of your friends and families waiting on the field bus. There was literally a fucking field bus that would pick you up. It stopped at certain corners. It didn't stop at everybody's house now. It wasn't like a taxi. But it's where everybody would say, okay, everybody, at meeting places. Everybody would get picked up by the Ice House over on Washington Avenue. Right. So you would have to get to Washington Avenue.
Probably like whoever lived in that area.
Right, exactly. Where we lived at was the apartments that I showed you, where we stayed. Okay. So we would walk straight out to the street, wait on the bus to come. Mind you, they got stops, so they when they come get you, they already got people on the bus. You know, and pretty much you knew everybody.
Yeah.
You know,
Because like she said, a lot of people had to do it. A lot
you had
women
classmates,
and their family and their kids.
You got them
was
right.
doing it. So mostly, pretty much most of your friends from the neighborhood.
Yeah, all the whole Greenville.
Right.
You know, and so you got out there about maybe 5:30, 6 in the morning when the light was coming up early. You know what I'm saying? And he signed everybody a roll. You have 2 or 3. Stop. What's up?
I'm letting them read these comments, man. These fucking comments. Go ahead. So you sign the roll. Everybody, you know, he'll give you a roll, put somebody else in the middle, because these rolls was long. It wasn't no small roll from here to there. These rolls was long, and he'll have whoever's shopping and whoever's picking, and you have a chopper with a hose chopping the grass right around, pulling the weeds right around the cotton, and then the person in the back will come along and pick the cotton and put them in bags. Question.
Yeah.
You said you did both.
I did most of the chopping. I chopped the field. I never picked unless I got to the house and you know Grandma had bags because she made quilts and stuff like that. But I never literally was out there picking. But I chopped with the hose. That's when I chopped the man whole roll of cotton down. Because I didn't know when he said chop cotton. My first day on the cotton field, I was about to get fired.
Why?
Because he said chop the cotton. I didn't know that he meant chopping the weeds right around the cotton. I was chopping the plant down.
The whole plant.
He said chop the cotton.
What you?
Shit. He said chop the cotton, so I chopped the cotton. And he said you're the first one gonna get fired. Let go.
You cut the whole row down.
I didn't go. No, he caught me. They caught me.
What the fuck?
They caught me. And my mom, my first day, my mom was out there. My mother went with 2.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah,
a lot of single women in their family.
Yeah, they went. Yeah.
Patricia said, "Yeah, copping." She said, "Yeah, that was hard work out there in that sun all day."
Right, and so no. Here's the part about it. Say it rained a week before, and you couldn't go to the field when it rained, so you got to let the grounds dry up again.
Yep.
And so the following week you go, right? Mm-hmm. And do you know we be out there in that cotton field at 6 in the morning, and somebody say, "Blue runner."
What? Let
me tell you what a blue runner is. A blue runner is a snake.
Ooh.
And it glides through the fields like this.
Ooh.
Real fast.
They'll bite you?
Hell yeah, they're poisonous.
Oh.
Yeah, because anywhere there was cotton, there was some lake or something around nearby. You got to remember Mississippi River, Lake Ferguson. Yes. You got little small lands of water and all that stuff.
So we would have to y'all facing brutal heat conditions
with long sleeves on, big hats on,
in the Mississippi heat.
Yeah,
you know what that Mississippi heat do.
Yeah, Lord.
The humidity,
all bugs, mosquitoes
that are taking
all that. Yeah, I did that.
The work itself, is hard work.
And you didn't get off until like 3 in the evening.
Then the danger factor of possibly getting bit by a runner or anything else.
And mosquitoes, all that in the summertime, man. I was there, man.
What?
Y'all see why I love what I do now?
I wanted.
No, I'm just trying to let them know how it was when I was younger, growing up in the South. So when y'all see all of the, the limelight and all this, believe me, it has taken a long time. And the work has been continuously.
Patricia said, that's hard work out there in that sun all day.
Because you didn't get home till like 3, 4, 5 in the evening.
She said we was taught to work hard.
When a lot of these young people ain't
even though I never went. My mama did
everything else.
Install in me a strong work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
That's that down south.
Yeah,
for sure. People, I noticed the people my friends, my acquaintances, my family that's from the South, they got that
Well, see, I wanted to go. My mother didn't make us.
Are more appreciative of stuff too.
Yeah, I wanted to go because I was a cheerleader, so I had to,
That's a good story. I like that. You know,
Yeah, you got a good woman. You caught me. You caught me.
Hard worker.
You caught me. You caught me. You caught me.
Man, you gotta have you gotta have a woman that can change wigs and a transmission. Yeah.
I don't know about transmission, but I would surely pick your ass and goddamn cotton. I know, and see, and then back then, a lot of women knew, was taught to sew.
Okay.
We sold a lot of stuff, so we didn't care if a jacket get torn. We didn't go buy a new jacket because it got ripped. We got
cotton in the closet. I'm saying, okay, so
now see, now you playing with my.
No.
Yes, you is.
I'm not trying to do that. You mean to tell me that when y'all was picking the cotton, y'all didn't keep cotton?
No, you better not keep cotton. What you gonna do with it? You gotta remember, we had land already. We were already raising cotton on our land in Beulah, Mississippi. But so my grandmother kept barrels and barrels of cotton.
Okay.
So, but I'm saying, no. But when you went to work for that person,
yeah,
you didn't save no cotton and bring it home. Why would you?
They couldn't pay you in cotton, like pay you some cotton?
No. Now, see, you trying to be facetious.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You don't know where I'm going.
No, you didn't get paid with cotton.
You know,
you got paid $25 a day, and the head guy took $5 for taxes. You took on $20. That was every day. $20. You just hear what I said. $25
a day.
A day.
From 3 in the morning to 3 in the evening.
6 in the morning. You didn't hit the field till the daybreak. So, because you still picking, you got to remember you picking up people.
6 in the morning
till like 3 in the evening. Yes.
For $20.
$20 a day, man.
Well, as a 12-year-old kid back then, shit, yo,
yeah. That's what my mom was saying. She didn't make us. She said if you want to, but she told me in order for me to be a cheerleader, I needed to learn responsibility. And I was a cheerleader for 3 years.
And how and you could go every day if you wanted to?
During the summer, yeah.
7 days a week.
Not 7 days, no. You did it only Monday through Friday, yeah.
It's $100 a week back then.
Yeah, my mother would put that money up. My mom would put that money up until school started, and that would help her buy all our school clothes. But also my mother worked. Now, just gotta remember, my mother worked. She worked 2 and 3 jobs. Greenville Lumber Company, the catering company she was with for years. My mother.
Patricia said, speaking of that cotton, do you remember when one Easter her mama made Easter dresses for you, Lane, and Ella?
I sure do. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Pay me in cotton. So because look at the money that's being saved on dresses.
Well, I mean, fabric, they would just go buy the fabric.
Oh.
You know, and when my grandmother used her cotton from the back, because we used to go to grandma's house and she had bags and bags of brown bags of cotton. She would make quilts and blankets.
Yes.
Yeah. But we didn't, it didn't come from the field where we worked. It came from our land that we had.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all was selling cotton too?
No, we weren't selling cotton. Not on our land.
No?
No.
See,
we weren't selling. Not at that time. I don't know what the hell they doing with it now. I'm just saying back then, my grandmother used to make blankets, quilts, hats, all kind of stuff.
Right off the land. That's dope.
Right off the land, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. We gotta get back to them times, boy.
Yeah, we
got somebody trying to join. Hold on, I see you. Don't come on back in. I see you.
What do you at?
Hot cheese trying to join.
Hot cheese? Where'd she go?
She was on there and bounced out. Man, that's a hell of a story, man. I like that, man.
Yeah, so it really teaches you. Hi, Alicia.
Keita in the building. Who? What up, Keita?
Keita in the building.
What's happening, sis? Yeah, man. We just got through hearing a pretty dope story, man. I learned a thing or two about.
So you hear people say, They pick cotton. Is a difference between picking cotton and chopping cotton.
Hmm.
Two different things.
Now, I was gonna ask you because
I know how to
was gonna
pick.
ask you
Mhm.
if you did both, which one was harder?
Well, be honest with you, both of them was hard. It was because you're bent over. Because you got to remember these rolls wasn't short rolls. These were long rolls, like football field rolls. And so you're going down this roll on one side, chopping all the weeds right around. So the people that's down on the ground, sitting on buckets, they got to do is come in. And when you pick a cotton, you grab the cotton by just like this. You grab the cotton like this,
okay,
in your hand, and once you grip it, it's hard when you do it. Once you grip it, it's still on the plant.
Okay.
The cotton is still on the plant.
Okay.
And you take that cotton and you pull it, cause that's when you're getting all the sticks and bugs or whatever's in there, and then you're stuffing it in a bag. So basically, you're taking out the sticks and stones or whatever's all wrapped up in the cotton, and you're putting it in a bag.
Almost like trimming weed.
If you want to say that, I mean, that's what you look at it. You know, so, but man, that was the freshest blankets.
Which one was the harder? If you had to pick all day or cut all day, which one?
I would rather chop all day.
So picking must be hard.
Yeah, because you're on the ground. You're down sitting on a bucket or something.
Did they pay the pickers more?
No.
Oh, fuck that.
No, you didn't get paid no damn different.
How you?
They
what's the benefit?
You're doing because you're doing it. First of all,
did everybody be like, oh, I
you
want
have like 4 or 5
cut.
people on.
I want to cut. Everybody want to cut.
It depends. It's just they give you a hose, you grab. You wouldn't know. You didn't have no.
told you.
Yeah.
You picking.
That's what I told you. He told me
pick.
to chop the cotton. My mom was a picker.
So could you select what you wanted to do?
No, you couldn't select. You just whatever he knew his good ones. He knew who did what best. And that's what he told us. Just like he did my brother Cliff.
That's a good feel, man.
Like you told my brother Cliff.
When you know his people, you know what they're good at.
Everybody didn't make it through the day out in the field. Please believe it. Everybody didn't make it through the day. Some people gave up, all that. I know my brother Cliff threw his hose up. He was a chopper. And threw the hose up about 10 o'clock in the morning and said, I'm done. And he walked all the way back from Winterville to Greenville.
I think I would have been right behind him.
We used to go chop cotton across Lake Village, Arkansas, across the bridge. Man, I'm telling you. Anyway, I don't know how we got to on the cotton thing, but yeah.
It's quite interesting though. Okay, well let's speed it along.
So anyway, like I said, you know,
a cotton picking little girl, and then after that,
so yeah, that was part of my youth, growing up in the South. Grew up in the church with Patria.
Man, my wife is gangster. You feel me? Because y'all be talking about, man, I'm out here, we outside, we in the field. Man, my wife really been in the field. You feel me?
It wasn't no football field either.
Carol, go ahead, buddy. Just finish your story, man. This is like a movie. You need to get paid for it.
No, they need to pay all of us for picking out that damn cotton shit. They need to talking about the tax man get $5.
Come on, your birthday bill.
Tax man get $5 my ass.
Bullshit. Yeah, I'm thinking like, man, you $5. What? That's some cold shit. Man.
The IRS. He wasn't the IRS.
No, he wasn't paying the IRS shit.
He wasn't the IRS at all. His name was Chicken. His name was Chicken.
Was it a black man?
Yeah, it was a black man named Chicken. Everybody know what Chicken is. But you remember Chicken?
Oh, he was.
The drove the field truck.
He was hustling.
Well, it wasn't his truck. He was driving for the white man.
And rounding up all the kids.
Rounding up all. He was just a driver.
Now, did he get $5 off of y'all, or the people?
He would collect from everybody on the bus. He would collect.
So he would give y'all $20, instead of 25. You give
Exactly.
everybody $20.
Exactly. But we know we know
knew
it's
it was
25.
25.
But yeah. And I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all.
That's good
At,
money
at
back
that
then.
age, at that age,
$100 a week.
I understood the value of money because my mother was very, very keen on how she spent her money when it came to her children. Mind you, there were 9 of us, 9 children. No father at home.
Keita said, "Happy birthday, sis."
Thank you, Keita. You coming in? You coming into the video? Why y'all in the video? I thought y'all want to come in the video and toast with me.
Hot cheese, you still there?
I thought they were gonna come into the.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's
You
up?
still
What's
there?
up? I had seen a video for a second, and then he dipped out. What happened?
I'm still trying to figure it out, guys. My apologies. But what I was gonna say about your money, Ma, is that that's old money. So had you have
That's
been
what
saved,
you
that
said.
just imagine how much that would be today in today's
Real
money.
shit, right?
Real
right,
shit. No,
right,
real shit.
right.
$100 a week.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good
If
money
people
back
only
then.
understood the value of hard work, I was taught at an early age what hard work was.
Mm-hmm.
I was taught you're not getting anything out of life if you don't work hard.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why when I do stuff, I take it seriously, man. I take it seriously, but I try to have fun with it. Cause Mama saying it don't make sense to make working hard if you ain't gonna work smart.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
What it do? What's happening?
What's that?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can
Oh,
hear you.
that's key. What's up,
What's
sissy?
up with you?
Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. You got your drink? You got your drink and your smoke?
Everybody.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, baby.
He
Thank
said my
you.
heart goes out to the struggle in the hard times.
Who said that? Who said that?
Patria said, I didn't know him. Talking about you.
Oh, okay.
He
Okay.
said, I didn't know him because I never went to the field.
No, she never did because Patricia mama always had a good job and her daddy did too.
But Raymond and Lane went.
I remember Lane going, hell yeah, I do. Sure do.
That's real shit, man. All right, so how did you? Okay, so I'm gonna interview you then. That's how we're gonna turn this. We're gonna do it. I'm interviewing Angel.
Oh
So,
Lord Jesus.
You grew up in Mississippi, in the Delta of Mississippi, picking cotton, cutting cotton, and how did you transition from Mississippi to the West Coast? Yeah.
So what happened was my oldest brother had found his daddy. His daddy was in San Francisco. His daddy said, I want to meet my son. Mm-hmm. So I want you to come out. So Ronnie, my oldest brother's name was Ronnie. He flew out to California, wound up staying, and came back one year and was like, was telling my mom that she should send us out. You know, she should move us from Greenville. And at that time, my mom had got injured at her job. And her baby sister, my mom's baby sister, had moved to San Francisco. And so my mom was like, well, kind of, you know, not so keen on just jumping up and leaving because she sued the company that she worked for. But my mother was very wise, even though she had a very low education in school. She didn't go to high school and all that. And so she said, I'm going to go ahead and send my daughter, my sister Mary, and so Ella Mary. So Ella went out and stayed with Auntie, and she was like, oh, wow, she really liked it too. Like, this is totally different from Greenville.
So your first sibling out here was Ronnie.
Ronnie.
And the next one was
Ella. Yeah.
Okay.
But Ronnie went to come and stay with his daddy. And then he came back home and let mama know how California works.
And
then she sent Ella because my auntie had moved out. And then my auntie went to tell him, you should come on out, send the kids out. Y'all come stay with me.
Okay.
And then my mother had just got that money from a lawsuit. All right. So she was very smart. She started sending us 2 by 2. So she sent Ellen, her daughter, to come visit. They wound up staying. Then she sent me and Cliff, my brother Cliff. And then she sent the rest of us, except for Robin. Robin refused to go. She was already doing her own thing. And that's how we all wound up, pretty much out in California. So I think that was one of the best things she could have ever done. Even though I hated it for years, I freaking hated coming to California because I know I left all my friends and family back home. I grew up in a close-knit community, close-knit friends, close-knit family. It wasn't no, I don't like that family member, I don't like that one, and I don't fuck with her, I don't fuck with him. It was nothing like that. It was all about family. My mother, that's why I tell people right to this day, I don't know how many mothers taught their kids to love their family. My mama taught me to love my family no matter what. I don't give a damn if they busting your lip. You love your family regardless of what. What she did not teach, and I had to learn this from my husband and my son. I'll say that I learned that from my husband and my son, honestly. She did not teach me how to let go. She didn't teach me and tell me that it's okay to love your family and fucking they over there and you over there and you don't see each other.
Love you from a distance.
Love you from a distance. I didn't know what that was. What? How do you love somebody from a distance? You ain't at their house. You ain't talking to them. You ain't spending time with them. None of that.
Okay.
So I didn't learn that until I met my husband and my son came home from college. He was like, Mom, because I went through, I'm family oriented. I'm like,
so once you got out here, all your siblings eventually came out here.
Yeah.
So it was your oldest brother Ronnie.
It was Ronnie, then Ellen, her daughter, then me and Cliff.
Okay.
It was me and Cliff and I think it was me, Cliff, and Wes, the baby boy. I'm not sure. I can't remember Wes was, but I remember it was me and Cliff. And then I think it was Francis. Francis came next, and Marvin. And Robin never did leave. And Joe went off and got married. So he came when he got ready.
Okay.
So she got the main ones out,
And so then once all y'all settled in California, y'all relocated to what city?
San Francisco.
San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Okay.
We was in San Francisco.
So y'all, for the most part, was born in Greenville, Mississippi until teenage years?
What you mean?
When y'all left, you was what, 17?
I was 16.
16.
I was 16 when I left Greenville.
And so when y'all left, did y'all go back and forth?
Yes.
Okay.
We went back and forth. 1 minute we wanted to be out there, next minute we missed home. 1 minute we actually moved back to Greenville in 1988. We moved back to Greenville.
What was that like?
Moving back? Oh my God. What was that like?
Okay, wait. Okay, so when y'all moved back, how long have y'all been in Cali?
We have been in Cali. Well, I came to Cali in 1982.
So you have been out here for 6 years.
Yeah. I made it.
Went back.
Yes.
And so now you're going back grown.
Now I'm going back grown.
21, 22?
I was around that age. Yeah. I had both my kids.
What was that like?
Oh my God. So imagine being
Culture shock for sure, huh, Ma?
Huh?
Culture shock.
Man. I want to know what that.
So imagine leaving as a tomboy. I was a tomboy. Even though I was a cheerleader, I still was a tomboy. I'll climb a tree in a fucking minute. I'll go swim in a pond with all the snakes. I was a tomboy to my heart. So imagine leaving with Platts, Converse All-Stars, Levi jeans, plaited shirts. Because my mother didn't believe in us showing our bodies and all of that. You didn't do that back then. You covered up, okay? And imagine me, I had 2 kids. My son was only like 8 months when I went back. Going back home, and everybody that you went to school with, you didn't grew up, everybody didn't grew up, and they ain't seen you since years. So I go back, me and my sister Ella, we We was fine than a motherfucker too. We go back home. We done went bought all these new clothes.
You
Or-
grown now.
I'm grown, got a body.
Most of the people.
Yes.
Leaving.
Y'all remember the dresses that had the ladies? Y'all remember the dresses that had the back out? And it looked like it was a whole dress from the front, but the back was out in the back. Anyway, me and my sister had two white ones I'll never forget. I had the white pumps. Y'all remember pumps? Pumps.
She old school flexing right now.
Pumps, right? So we went back home. So they had this club called 846. 846 where everybody in Greenville was at, right?
The spot.
That was the spot. So we get to 846 that night,
What happened?
walk up in the place, and it's like the whole Greenville was like, who the fuck is that? We had our braids. Back then we was wearing braids, so we had long extension braids, single braids all over. You know, we were looking cute. But there was like a culture shock because
what was the biggest differences, or like what was
we had transition. Our fashion had transition.
Californianized.
Right. I still had accents. We still had our Mississippi accents, but we had been, a lot of
for the last
so it was fun. It was fun. We had some fun times going back.
Okay, so then y'all. Okay, so how long y'all stayed down there when y'all went back down there like that?
We stayed there. I think it was
From
about a year.
About a year.
About a year. Yeah, about a year. And we couldn't. It was no jobs. We didn't think all that shit. When we moved back. We didn't think about jobs. We didn't think we just wanted to go back home
with your people.
We wanted to be with our family and because we got. Mind you, we have a big family.
Yes, they do.
Do we?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole Greenville problem came to us. That's why Grandma said never date nobody in Greenville because it could be your cousins. Well, Grandma, I figured that when you got 15 goddamn kids. Okay.
For real. Okay, so you moved back to California about a year or so later, right?
Yeah, we moved back to California. Let me go back a little bit. So mind you, when we moved back to Greenville, I took my son's father with me. He was the only Samoan in Greenville.
Oh shit.
The only Samoan in Greenville, and everybody knew it. I couldn't even get to the club. When we got to the club, I heard y'all were back in town. Y'all brought some white man.
What is that?
Blah, 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 blah.
That's a Puerto
I
Rican.
walked in the club with him and everybody was looking like, who is that?
Is that a Puerto Rican?
No, because when I tell people I was dating a Samoan, my son's father was Samoan, they would think of these big old Samoan with things in their booty. They'd be wrestling and stuff. They'd be tossing each other around, a big old huge Samoan. I was like, no, he's more Hawaiian. He's from the island and blah, blah, blah.
They was thinking sumo, not sumo.
Yeah, they were talking about sumo wrestler. Shit. But yeah, it was definitely different. Definitely different.
Natasha came in and said, yeah, that's back when we was wearing them jackets with the different color patches.
When?
She said back in the day when you was wearing them dresses with the back out.
Yes.
And she said,
yes.
You'll make a whole different jacket with them patches.
Real talk though. So yeah, it just
Okay, so you back in Cali. Now it's the 90s.
The 90s, yeah.
What was the difference when you came back from when you left a few years earlier?
Well, I was only gone.
You was only gone for about a year or two.
Yeah, it hadn't really. When was the earthquake? Was 89, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that I was finna say, we moved back within the time of the 88 and before the earthquake.
So it's just within a year.
Within a year.
Okay.
We moved back. And after I moved back, I moved from California again, and I moved to Atlanta. The earthquake ran my ass up out of there. Mind you, I'm from the South. I'm used to tornadoes, hurricane, floods, snow. I was not used to anything shaking under my feet. So as soon as I felt the earthquake,
You did.
it was the time to go. Bye, Cali. Pew.
So
Off to Atlanta.
you left in that same year that the
I,
earthquake happened?
I left and went visit Atlanta. It was December of '88.
The quake happened in '89.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I went and visited Atlanta. My first time going to Atlanta, I went and visited.
Okay.
And I came back home. I was going to just see what it was.
When you lived in Atlanta, what was that like?
I loved Atlanta. I was there when Freaknik was going
on.
on.
That's 1990.
Oh my God, Atlanta was beautiful.
You was down there with Big Meats?
I was down there when Freaknik first started.
You were down there with Big Meats in there, wasn't you?
Yeah. If they was down there at that time, yeah. I loved Atlanta. It's totally different than Atlanta today. I don't know what the hell going on in Atlanta today. I think it's overpopulated, to be honest with you. Texas and Atlanta is over freaking populated. Okay?
You weren't no video vixen back then.
Oh, no. I've always been a decent girl. I'm going to be honest with you. I've always been a decent girl. I ain't never been the type that did a lot of stuff that girls do today. No, indeed. You weren't going to just get none of this that quick, baby. Don't happen that way.
So early 1990s, Atlanta was off the chain, off the chart.
Atlanta was off the freaking chain, man.
How long you lived in Atlanta?
I was there until my mom passed. I left. 1990.
Okay.
1990, yeah.
So just a year.
Yeah.
So you were out there for a year.
Yeah.
So then after that, you came back to California.
Came back to California, and my intention was to come back to California, drop my son off to his father, and my daughter, I was going to let her stay with my sister Ella.
And what you were about to do?
I was going to go back to Atlanta so I go to school.
Okay.
But it didn't happen that way because things was different when I got out here. I had to take care of stuff with my family. Moms had just passed. Mm-hmm. So I wound up catching myself staying here and didn't want to leave my family again. So I wound up, getting a spot and all that stuff.
In San Francisco?
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all lived, so for the most part, all y'all California life has been in San Francisco, your family?
Yeah.
Okay. Filmo, did.
Filmo, baby.
Okay.
Which is different today. It ain't the same.
All right. So, how did you end up in
Sacramento? I was dating a knucklehead, thinking I was in love and everything. His family lived up in Sacramento. Because I had never been to many places, mind you, in California. First of all, let me rewind a little bit back. So when I first got to California, my oldest brother used to tell me, "Hey, Pam, you don't never want to go to Oakland." I was like, why? Why I don't want to go to Oakland? Man, because in order for you to get to Oakland, you got to go under the thing called the BART. And when you go under the BART, it go under the ocean. And you see all the whales and all the sharks. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm not doing none of that. Under the water, you got to remember, I had a country mindset. I ain't never seen water that deep. I ain't never seen no damn whales and sharks up that close. Oh, hell no. I was used to big roaches and rats and fucking mosquitoes. I wasn't June bugs and shit like that. I wasn't used to
no dolphins.
None of that. So he was telling me so I came out in '82, right? I did not find out what Oakland was anything about until probably around 87.
Took you about 5-6 years.
Yeah. I was going to Oakland.
Because of that reason?
Just for that reason. I didn't have no car. I know the buses ran, but y'all don't understand. The mindset my mother left was
when y'all left from.
When we left from Greenville, my mindset, my mother had already. Don't trust too many people.
Right.
Stay with each other, stay around each other, protect each other, watch it. So I've always had a keen eye for different shit. So I wasn't having a bunch of, running the streets and all that shit. I wasn't doing that. I didn't do that until I found out about clubbing in downtown Frisco. Shit, put it that way.
Okay, so then you sliding away from how you got the sack.
Oh no, okay. So I got to Sacramento. I wanted to move from Oakland. I should have stayed where I was. I had a nice
Okay, so
place.
whoa. You skipping something because you was in Frisco, so you moved from Frisco.
I moved from Frisco. I moved to Oakland.
So you went from not going to Oakland.
But yeah,
You
right.
went from not going to Oakland to moving to
When
Oakland.
I found out about Oakland, I said, I'm like, oh, I would love to live here. And so
What year was
1993, when I moved to Oakland,
Yeah,
I moved to Oakland in 1993.
93. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How was that?
That was off the fucking chain. I think that's the best place I've ever moved was Oakland. I ain't gonna lie. Because they had Freaknik going on, Lake Merritt going on, Sweet Jimmy's going on. And I was a clubber.
Oakland was live.
Am I right?
Oakland was on fire at that time.
They had what's the club that was downtown Oakland? Jeffrey's going on. Man, they had so many goddamn. They had the pier. What's the thing at the end? The deck down at
Jack
London Square. Man, y'all, if
so much shit.
they had so much shit going on.
Okay, so then you moved to Oakland. You
Yes.
in Oakland, doing your thing. And how long was you in Oakland before you moved to Sacramento?
95.
You was from
I moved to
93 to 95.
Yep, I moved, and then I
2
moved to
years.
Sacramento. Yeah,
Okay.
95.
What caused you to move to Sacramento? How was that?
Well, he was a mama's boy. The guy I was dating was a mama's boy, and
So you was dating somebody that was in Sac or moved to Sac or what?
I was when I moved from Frisco to Oakland,
Uh-huh.
I was married, but my husband and I was getting a divorce.
Oh.
I had met someone else,
Ooh.
and I wanted to move. I was running from my marriage to Oakland, but I was with someone then. Don't put it like that. I was running. I'm just gonna put it right. I was running from my ex-husband who was in the military.
Okay.
And had got busted cheating.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to leave him.
Okay.
So I went out one night, kicking it one night, couple times, met this guy, thought he was cool. You know, he was in the military too. I always dated military, man. I don't know why that happened. I wasn't planning on it. Just happened that way.
That's some shit.
I
was in the military. What the fuck?
But see, I didn't meet you in the military. I met them in the military. You went in when we got together. That's different.
It's a part of the movie.
So anyway.
No, I'm just playing.
So anyway, when I found he was cheating, I went out and started, I met this guy and started dating him. I think it was like, because he was on Westpac. My husband was on Westpac. He was cheating on Westpac. So everything was getting back to me, right? Anyway. So I met this guy, started dating him, trying to get revenge back on my husband, trying to move on, fuck him, whatever. And I met this guy, and then me and him started dating. And so I moved to Oakland with I had my own shit. And then moving no nigga, ain't never too much move with a nigga at all. They moved with me, or like something like that. And so we wound up being there, but we would go back and forth to Sacramento. And my daughter had been going through some things, teenage, where she was running away and doing shit she shouldn't be doing. And Oakland had started changing. I had started seeing the change in Oakland. And
What
I was
year
like,
was
this was like around 90, 96.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Around that year.
Yes, it was definitely
Am I right? I'm not 96. I mean, between 94, 95.
It started getting a little grimy.
Yes. And so, and then she had ran away.
It went from fun to grimy.
Yeah, and she had ran away. So mind you, I had the Polyclass Foundation looking for her. I had flyers all over Oakland. I had seen my daughter in 2 weeks. Guess what she was? She was at my sister's house in San Francisco. Somebody had came and got her from Oakland and brought her back to San Francisco and didn't even tell me. That's how my family was. Dirty back there. Dirty. You do shit trying to be revengeful, but I don't hold it against them. But anyway, so he was like, we would go back and forth to his mom's house and all these things. And so he was like, I was like, you know what? I like Sacramento. He was like, cool. He's like, you ever thought about living in Sac? He's like, we can blah, 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 blah. And I listened to the BS. and then I eventually moved up to Sacramento. You know, and as soon as I moved up to Sacramento, now we going back and forth to Oakland, me and him, because we got friends in Oakland, you know. And then I busted him cheating. So I was like, oh, you got to go, partner. So now I'm in Sacramento by myself, single, by myself, you know. And so, hey, I was living the single.
So you was a
life.
girls is players too. You was a player. You was a player.
No, I was a mother.
You was a player.
I was a mother. Hello.
Mama player.
Hey, Keita, you know what I mean? Jilly, you know what I mean? I was a mother.
Mama
I
player.
heard.
You was a mama player.
I wasn't even a player. I was just real. It's like when you single and you by yourself, you got kids, you know, people can say what they want to say, you know, but a woman gonna do what she gotta do, because a woman's gonna, it's like a mother lion to her cub. She gonna do all things. If she love her kids, she gonna do all things to protect her kids. And when I was dating, most guys never knew my name other than rent, car note, utility, Pacific Bell. What? What's my name?
So you was a
I was a
gold digger.
I was no gold digger.
Know with something.
I don't know. There ain't no gold digger. Buy me a bottle of Clorox, ain't no gold digger.
So okay. So basically, all you were saying is they had to have something.
You had, if you're gonna meet me,
providing something.
I didn't even need him to be no top executive and blue collar. I just need a man. A man working a good job. I mean, simple. And I didn't know what it was to date a guy that didn't work. I ain't never experienced that. Because I wasn't gonna deal with him. No, for what? You know?
That's dope. So from moving from Mississippi to Sacramento to Atlanta, which out of all of them would you say was your favorite city?
Oakland.
Oakland.
I did so much shit in Oakland. It was just so much shit to do.
For a year or so.
But mind you, I was going back and forth before I moved to Oakland. I had found out about Oakland.
And you was going back.
So I was doing, yeah.
Even once you moved to Sacramento.
Yeah, I was.
So you
always,
Oakland,
yeah. Yes,
okay.
yeah, I love some Oakland. I hated it changed like it did, but if y'all ain't never partied in Oakland, if you ain't never went to a house party in the hills of Oakland,
that was years ago, but
dude,
you know, do that no more, buddy.
My man,
that don't happen no more, buddy.
I remember being invited to a house party, and I don't know if you guys know who Thomas McElroy is. Thomas McElroy was the producer and manager for En Vogue.
Okay.
When they first came out. And I remember getting a call because me and Cindy out in Vogue, we went to school together at City College. Mm-hmm. We took gospel choir together.
Okay.
And I remember getting a call being asked to try out for En Vogue. But at that time,
I don't know why I could see you in there.
At that time, I was so square and shy. I was square and shy. But I got invited to come to the party. And that's when I met Chucky Booker. That's where I met Chucky Booker at that party. And that was the first house party I ever went.
You weren't no video vixen?
No. I was in Humpty Dance's first video.
See, I knew it.
But anyway, that's another story. Don't ask me how I got through all this stuff, man. I'm telling you.
You need
the Bay Area.
You need to write a book.
No, the Bay Area, man, the Bay Area. But I remember this house party, and I remember all these freaking celebrities, Drew Down, all these people was there, Hammer, and I never tripped. I was in the mix of all these people at this house party. You know, this never tripped. I wasn't a groupie. I wasn't a groupie. I know. I'm just saying. I wasn't a groupie.
Video vixen.
I wasn't a video vixen. I was none of that. Mama picked the vixen out my ass.
I got some vixen for your vixen.
My mama didn't play that. So yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
I wish Keita was here so she can go to karaoke with me tonight.
I know. I wish I was there too. I done went to sleep early, woke up at 5 o'clock thinking I done overslept for work, run through the
Hey, that should be funny when you do that. You
I'm
go to
tired.
sleep. Go to sleep in the middle of the day. You think it's the whole next day. It'd be 7 o'clock.
Oh, Jay Black was in the room.
April though, me and my friend coming down, so y'all gonna see us.
Y'all coming down in April?
Yeah, the last weekend of April, we coming
Last
down.
weekend? Okay, for sure. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
What's going on in April? I think we supposed to be down there next month.
We trying to get down there for the middle of the month. Trying to make our way down there.
Are y'all coming up here for Doug party?
We trying.
Yeah,
to.
we trying
That's
to.
the plan.
Okay, yeah, I'm coming. I'm going.
For sure. But yeah, that's about it, man. That's a good episode. It was good to know about your history on your birthday. And people know a little bit more about.
Because I don't want people that just always come. Sometimes people can read the book the wrong way, and they look at you and they say, "Well, she's this and she's that," and they judge you off of just looking at you, or they'll just look at a picture. People are really crazy.
I bet you didn't nobody know you.
They would.
I never was a slave, sis. I never knew.
No, I bet didn't nobody knew you chop cotton.
Yeah, man. And so I don't know. Don't be trying to guess my age. Well, those that know me know my age. But I'm saying the age probably don't go with the experience, but the experience goes with everything I do in my life. Is I got from them experiences, because that was a punishment at first when my mother said you cannot be a cheerleader. And then I went and tried out and made the team. She said, okay, since you want to be a cheerleader, you're going to pay for your own uniform starting school year. And I didn't know what the hell. And she said, you going to cotton field. You're going to have to go to cotton field because I don't got money to buy it. And believe me, my mother saved every penny I got until the beginning of school. I was able to go buy my uniform, my socks, my panties, my shoes, all of that.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Taught you, like you said, hard work from an early age. These kids nowadays don't shit about.
They spoiled.
Go to the what? Go pick what?
You look at them. These kids so damn disrespectful today. You better not even ask them to go get you a glass of water from the sink.
Man, look.
Okay, they look crazy. Huh?
And pull a strap out of
What'd you say, sis?
Cotton.
Because they don't know nothing about cotton or money. So
right.
Or working.
So
Ma, have I known you? Were you at Lavelle though when we were working together way back when?
When?
Back when we were working together.
Right.
Were you with Lavelle at that time?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had been together for like shit.
Yeah, for a while.
10 years at that time.
That's why when I met you, you was real quiet and you was laid back. And so I wasn't used to being around quiet, laid back people. I was like, say something to that bitch. Why she say coming at you like that?
Yeah,
and
I know.
You was like, well, she would not say nothing. She was just quiet. I was a different.
Everybody ain't rambunctious.
I wasn't rambunctious. I was overprotected. I was protected of her because I know she wasn't.
Because she mama.
Whatever.
Everybody mama.
Whatever. I like the Jillian. We still around, right, Jillian?
Yeah, that's our.
Yeah. Haven't gone anywhere.
I even count 2007. I met you in 2007, right?
Yeah. I have no idea.
Yeah, it was 2007, girl. Remember, I was in college.
I was in college.
Yeah. I was going to culinary school, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I think it's been over 10 years, Ma, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's been some years.
It's almost 20.
Yeah, because I've known Paulo for over 10 years. And he came way after you did.
Yeah. He was on it. I met him through you. at the job.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And I've known him for over a decade, so it's got to be like, I don't know, maybe 15 years.
Be about 15.
Love you too.
Yeah, buddy.
Come over to YouTube. That's Francis.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, sissy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you enjoy your birthday today?
Yes, I had. I remember that was what was that 2020 when the COVID hit. I had my first birthday party on YouTube.
Yeah.
Remember?
Everything was on lockdown.
Everything was on lockdown, and then we couldn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
I had my party on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and that was pretty dope too. But we was forced to do that,
Right.
you know. So I really appreciate you guys just staying in. But if you out here in Las Vegas this weekend, we're on Fremont Street, right in front of the Heart Attack Grill. I'd have missed 2 weeks. Fremont, they missed me for 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Can't wait to get back on.
I'm itching for a scratch.
I'm saying.
It's so much love, and people come from all around the world and don't know each other, but they're dancing, they're laughing, they're smiling, they just feeling good, and you're playing music, you know.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. It's a
For
vibe.
real.
That's a good
People
vibe.
be in their own little world, having a drink, so that whatever, doing whatever on their own little move, doing their own little 1-2, and just be chilling and kicking it. People be out there with their whole family, you know what I'm saying, kids and all, because that's the type of energy we ain't on nothing stupid.
So let me tell you what we're doing on Friday. What I'm doing on Friday. Friday is going to be open mic on Fremont. Come by and show your talent and vibe with us the rest of the night. Then we're going over to Boulder Station Casino, hang out there till about 1 o'clock. The next day we're going to be going over. Back at Fremont, but this will be the day of the party. That's when you come out, looking good. We're gonna do all this
tell
thing.
nobody what to come out here.
Yeah, come out looking good. Fuck that. Yes, you do.
That's Fremont. Don't let it be a little
Birthday vibes, right? You
Don't
feel
let it be
me?
a little
She
bit
said
of
hi
Fremont.
ass.
They gonna be out there looking.
Come Saturday. Saturday, because after we leave there, we're going to a strip club. No men allowed.
Damn.
Men going home.
What the hell is going on?
You a man,
here?
you went home.
What is this going on? This conundrum.
So,
All right. Well, sounds like you have a festive weekend coming up.
yes, I
Is
do.
Birthday girl.
I don't feel it though. I don't feel that the AIDS thing. I don't feel it. I'm glad.
That's good. Man. Keep doing what you're doing.
I don't. You know, some
Moving
people like,
around
oh
good.
Lord,
You're looking good.
oh, I got aches and pains. Don't get me wrong. Believe me, I do. But a lot of it comes from when I pick up weight. You know what I'm saying? And so, in order for to get rid of the pain, you got to reduce the weight. This right here, he just sizzling it on down.
Yeah, it looks good, dog. We don't need you to melt down too much. You cool.
I need to knock about 20 pounds off. I'm good.
Ooh, 20 pounds? What you gonna be looking like?
20 pounds, I'm good.
You looking like Michael out here. 20 pounds.
I'm trying to get like sis over there.
maybe 10,
Or Jillian.
10, 12.
Ooh, Ma, I gained like 40 pounds.
Hell no.
Yeah, believe it. No,
You're
believe it. No. So remember, did you ever see me when I was pregnant with Jem? Yeah, that's how your girl look now.
You been eating?
Yeah, my husband feeds me well. What you talking about? We just had like an Italian spread for his birthday on Saturday.
Oh, he had his party already?
Yeah, yeah. You would have been proud there was so much food.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, an Italian spread. We had like super lasagna. We had stuffed shells. We had, oh my God, there's just so much I can't even name it. Yeah,
Wow.
bacon wrapped peppers. We had some Italian skewers. We had like Italian sausages, Italian cake. Like my whole house, all of my counters, ma, were full of food.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, my stove, my oven, my table,
Did you
like it was
videotape?
nuts. Huh?
Did you videotape?
I did you take any pictures? Oh, we forgot to take pictures.
That's how you know it's home.
Damn.
Well, Tim, he started drinking at like 8 in the morning, you know,
Oh,
and
That's how
then
you
I didn't
know.
wake up till 1.
what you sipping on, Tim?
She wants to know what you was sipping on.
Everything.
Oh, he's drinking. You know that rum chata and
Rum
Dr.
shot.
Pepper? Yeah,
Yeah.
but he got like this different kind that's like more potent. So he started on that.
Oh, a lot of folks
Yeah.
drink that rum chata with that fireball.
No, rum chata with Dr. Pepper.
Ooh,
Supposedly it tastes like a root beer float.
that white
Uh,
stuff, that rum chata,
Yeah.
ain't that white?
yeah, it's like creamy. It's
Yeah,
like,
like a liqueur,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
And y'all mixed it with Pepsi?
Tim, what the fuck you drinking there?
No, he said Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
Yeah,
What
well,
Dr.
the
Pepper. Uh-huh.
You put it on ice with the Dr Pepper and the rum chata.
Yeah, yeah.
My
Just like a
stomach.
mixed drink.
hell? Oh
Oh,
hell no,
my
y'all
She's all, I
stomach.
love it.
Oh God no.
Yeah. No, no, try it. Tim says it's super good.
Well,
Oh no.
I stopped drinking.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
Squeak, you
I
do
had to stop.
it.
But I'm gonna do it one more time
I'll
for
I'll
on this weekend after I get off these antibiotics.
I'll pass on the liquid enema.
I said it's a liquid enema.
Keith, you heard that? Rum chowder, and Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
Yeah, or if you cheat, Dr. Thunder.
Why I can't hear Keita?
I
yeah.
think they both fucking.
That's the first time I did drink it, it rum chowder up out of me.
No,
Oh,
that's a
that's what I
liquid
can
enema.
imagine. That's what I'll pass on the liquid enema. I'm good. No, thank you. God, just thinking about that. Dr. Pepper and
Rum
rum chata
chowder.
Yeah.
over
I don't even
ice.
like Fireball and rum chowder.
Fuck. Oh no.
So, mm,
Francis said, "What? Yuck."
Yeah, so he was drinking, so he didn't take any photos, and then I didn't take any photos because
That's
I was
gangster,
still
you
making food.
thank you.
You drinking that shit? That's some rock that shit. That's gangster.
Right. Yeah. That's some shit right there, y'all.
God damn. Just thinking about it.
I don't even like Hennessy.
Well,
I can't stand Hennessy. So a lot of
we
people
had that too.
That shit.
Huh?
That's gasoline.
We had that too.
Y'all was drinking that shit too?
Yeah, they had that and vodka and
Everything.
whiskey. Yeah, Crown
Everything.
Royal, whiskey, all of it. We had it all.
I done been to y'all functions before. I know how I go down.
Yeah,
Me.
there you go.
I know.
You
Already.
missed it. We getting ready to get off. We over on YouTube. Why you never come over on
I
YouTube?
said, don't do it, sis. No, we
What?
like we gonna pass on that.
What? On what? No, I'm not doing rum chowder and Dr. Pepper. That sounds like you need to
That's
have
that's some
you
college
better have a
shit.
toilet on the side of your hip.
That sounds like a drink that you drink in a fraternity in college.
Right, a hazing.
I hate it. Drink a gallon of this shit. If you want to join, motherfucker, drink it. Chug, chug, chug.
But I forgot he
I'm not
Italian
doing
now.
that
You got the
shit.
Italian in the shit.
But shit, still, man, I could just see my stomach rise
And go and,
and
bust.
just blow up.
And bust.
Ugh. It's gonna explode somewhere. All right, well, we finna come on to the end. You ready to
Just
get
go.
off? You got.
Yeah.
you
Anybody else got anything else? Well, I'm gonna tell them
going to
something.
What's name, ain't you?
yeah, I want to go to karaoke. You not going? No.
I don't think so.
But I'm sure DJ Chris does because of him.
What I do? Oh, don't do that. You can't say that. It's not my fault.
I'm not going by myself.
It ain't my fault.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
You can sing karaoke.
we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out one way or another. We out of here, y'all, man.
All right, you guys. Peace out. Thank you guys for coming in and staying in.
Francis say, yes, I'm on the YouTube channel now. Yes, you got us, sis.
She found us.
You found us. So next time, when you want to, whenever you want to, you can click on the link and you can join in like
the others. Yep, yep.
Well, I am your boy Squeaker Leak the Entertainer.
And I'm your girl, Angel Larry, Queen of Cover Music.
And together we are on Point Media. Love y'all. We out.